What if there was a way to send money to friends and family as easily as sending a text message, split bills without awkward calculations, and even pay for goods and services at your favorite local spots, all from the palm of your hand? Sounds pretty convenient, right? Well, that's exactly what Venmo offers, and in this comprehensive walkthrough, we're going to dive deep into every nook and cranny of this incredibly popular payment app. Venmo isn't just another digital wallet, it's become a verb in our modern vocabulary. Just Venmo me has replaced I'll pay you back later for countless interactions. But what is it, precisely? At its core, Venmo is a mobile payment service owned by PayPal. It allows users to send and receive money from each other, primarily for social purposes, like splitting the cost of dinner, rent, or concert tickets. What sets Venmo apart from traditional banking apps or even other payment services is its integrated social feed, making financial transactions feel less like a chore and more like an interactive experience. You can see your friends' transactions, or at least their public ones, which we'll get into, add emojis and notes, and even like or comment on their payments. This social layer has undoubtedly contributed to its widespread adoption, especially among younger demographics. But before we jump into the app itself, let's address a few fundamental questions. Who can use Venmo? Generally, anyone in the United States over the age of 18 with a valid U.S. mobile phone number and a U.S. bank account or debit card can sign up. While primarily designed for personal use, Venmo also offers business profiles, which allow small businesses and freelancers to accept payments from customers. We'll touch on that briefly, but our focus today will be on the personal user experience. And what about security? This is a crucial concern for any financial app. Venmo employs encryption and fraud detection measures to protect your money and information. They also offer features like PIN protection and multi-factor authentication to add extra layers of security to your account. It's important to remember, though, that like any online service, a strong password and vigilance against phishing scams are always your best defense. Alright, enough preamble. Let's get our hands dirty and actually walk through the Venmo app. If you haven't already, the first step is to download the Venmo app from your device's app store. It's available on both iOS and Android. Once downloaded, open it up, and you'll be prompted to sign up or log in. The sign-up process is straightforward. You'll need to provide your phone number, verify it with a code, create a password, and link a bank account or debit card. Linking a funding source is essential as it's how you'll add money to your Venmo balance or how Venmo will pull funds if your balance is insufficient for a payment. You can also link a credit card, but be aware that Venmo typically charges a 3% fee for payments funded by a credit card. Debit cards and bank accounts, on the other hand, usually have no fees for standard personal payments. Once you're in, you'll land on the home screen, which is primarily dominated by the social feed. This is where you'll see a real-time stream of transactions from your friends and connections. You can filter this feed to see friends, public, or you, giving you control over what you see. Public transactions are visible to everyone on Venmo, while friends' transactions are only visible to your Venmo friends. Your personal transactions are, of course, just for your eyes. This social aspect is a defining feature of Venmo, allowing for lighthearted interaction around financial exchanges. You can like a transaction, add a comment, or even send an emoji. While some find this social feed engaging, others prefer a more private experience. Rest assured, you have complete control over the privacy settings of your own transactions, which we'll explore shortly. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes of Venmo, sending and requesting money. In the bottom center of the screen, you'll see a prominent Pay or Request button, usually represented by a pencil and paper icon. Tapping this will open up the transaction screen. Here, you'll enter the recipient's username, phone number, or email address. If they're in your contacts and have a Venmo account, they'll likely appear as a suggestion. Once you've selected the recipient, you'll input the amount you want to send or request. Below that, and this is where the social fun comes in, is the What's It For field. This is your chance to add a note or description for the payment. This could be anything from dinner last night spaghetti to rent for June house with garden or concert tickets. Guitar. You can also add emojis to make it more expressive. Crucially, this is also where you control the privacy of your transaction. Just below the note field, you'll see a drop-down menu with options like public, friends, or private. Public means anyone on Venmo can see the transaction, though not the amount. Friends means only your Venmo friends can see it. And private means only you and the recipient can see it. For most personal transactions, friends or private are generally recommended for privacy. After you've entered the amount and note and selected your privacy setting, you'll choose whether to pay or request. Tapping pay will send the money, while tapping request will send a request to the recipient for that amount. It's that simple. What happens after you receive money? The funds will immediately appear in your Venmo balance. This balance can then be used to send payments to others, or you can transfer it to your linked bank account. To transfer your Venmo balance to your bank, navigate to the Me tab, your profile icon, usually in the bottom right. On your profile, you'll see your current Venmo balance. Tap on Transfer Balance. You'll then have two options, Instant Transfer or Standard Transfer. Instant Transfer, as the name suggests, gets the money to your bank account within minutes, but Venmo charges a small fee for this service, typically 1.75% with a minimum fee of 25 cents and a maximum fee of $25. Standard Transfer is free, but it can take 1 to 3 business days for the funds to appear in your bank account. Choose the option that best suits your needs. Beyond sending and receiving money, Venmo offers a few other useful features. Let's explore the Me tab further. This is your personal hub. Here, you can see your transaction history, view your friends list, manage your linked bank accounts and cards, and, most importantly, adjust your settings. Under Settings, you'll find a wealth of options to customize your Venmo experience and enhance your security. This is where you can change your password, set up a PIN code, enable multi-factor authentication, and manage your notification preferences. It's also where you can find your unique Venmo QR code, which makes it incredibly easy for others to pay you by simply scanning your code. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.